So let's see if this works. Everybody's ready. All right, guys, we're online.
We are online, yes. Kitsune is now fixed. Cool.
All right, so we don't know what they're going to be playing. All right, so Captain's playing Noise, a popular runner right now, more popular than he has been in a while.
It's interesting though. This Noise actually has 49 cards though, huh?
No way, really?
Yeah.
Holy no, it doesn't. It's got 45.
Oh, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong one. I was like, whoa. Okay, so I need to see Sam's hand.
Sam just showed his hand, so
He showed it to you.
He showed it to me.
Okay, cool.
He's playing near his hub, and it looks like Sam's got a pretty ugly hand, and I think Captain does too. So Sam's got like an easy mulligan with 3 agendas and 2 sands. Well, I guess Captain could keep. He's got 2 inject, 2 Crypsis, and a dirty laundry. I mean, a lot of Noise hands look pretty awkward. I tried a mulligan for pawn shop, but 2 inject is pretty damn good.
Mm-hmm.
It'll get you to the pawn shop a lot of the time, so it's maybe a keep. Although having only 2 Crypsis as your early game programs is far from optimal.
So the mulligan goes into, looks like we got 1 Lancelot, a Beal, Daily Business Show, Hedge Fund, and Jackson. So,
whoa, Lancelot. We got Grail near his hub. That'll be fun.
This will be interesting. I'm looking forward
Daily
to this.
Business Show, I guess, to find your Grail pieces to put in your hand.
Oh.
And there's the second one with Galahad. Whoa. This is going to be fun.
Scary.
Yeah. So what do you do here turn 1? You play Hedge Fund, you play Daily Business Show, and you ice RP? That's what I would do.
Yeah, I mean, he has a Beal in hand, but I mean, it's a 1 out of 3 if he installs everything.
Yeah, he should have made that install first, so he sees the card.
He just drew a Merlin. Wow,
oh
this is amazing.
God,
this is amazing.
All right, so you obviously play Gal here. Right?
Yeah.
You want to play the cheap one, and I think you want to put it on R.
But the thing is, if you put on R&D, like, he has a chance to see the Grail Eyes, so that could deter from the strategy.
That's okay. Noise doesn't have shit to do with that.
Fair. Okay, so we'll switch over to Noise.
Like, we'll be able to parasite it down, obviously.
Account Siphon. Are you serious? He just injected to Account Siphon.
Wow, that's not bad.
That's pretty awesome.
Just Account Siphon, though. So,
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he's checking this to see if it's Sand. He's going to want to trash it if it's Sand, I guess. I mean, we got Sam on 9 credits, so even if you ran, I mean, like, I guess you would want to trash a Sand here. And you can trash this now, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
But this Siphon's going to land, and it's going to be big. Interesting. Okay. So punish for the R&D icing. The Siphon Poisonous is less popular than it used to be, rather than, like, like cash pawn shop. But, here's an example of just playing something that's not the most established thing in the meta, just being really rewarding. Because obviously, if Siphon Noise, like it was more popular 6 months ago or whatever, if that was the case, maybe you would have iced HQ instead. And then we've got Dirty Laundry going into the hand, mostly just for value. But if he sees Jackson hard, that's a pretty huge deal. I see that he left Daily Business Show on the table also. I don't know how I feel about that choice.
Sees the Jackson.
Sees the Jackson, yeah. All right, well, that's going in the bin. No way you're keeping that. Luckily, Daily Business Show. I mean, I guess the question is, do you even res it here? Because as soon as he res it, gets 1 use out of it, Noise is going to go get it, right? It's going to be a credit sink. And, hard to put a dent in that 17 credit start. Okay, so he decides to res it.
What's that? This is Toll Booth and Marked Accounts.
Seems like a Marked Accounts pick, right? Like, we're not resing a Toll Booth right now. Let's try and put a dent in the Noise money. We can do, like, Marked Accounts, put money on Marked Accounts. Like,
he actually kept the Toll Booth.
Wow. Surprising. Okay. Keeps the Toll Booth. For me, that's not close. I'm picking Marked Accounts every time.
Oh, he made a mistake.
Yeah.
I guess how do we fix the? Can you right click and send it to the bottom, like the card?
I hope so.
Oh, no, because he has to shuffle the deck still, because he looked at the deck.
Yeah, you can just shuffle the deck and then put the total in the bottom. There you go. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, that works. Okay, that's good.
Luckily, that was his first daily business activation. If it was his second one, that wouldn't have worked as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so he rips an Astro off of the draw and goes and ices HQ, which you pretty much need to do. Luckily, he put the Lancelot, I guess, over on R&D instead of Galahad, and I'm sure he's happy about that.
Now, do you res in this situation?
You can't. He doesn't have a Galahad there. He's got a Lancelot there.
He will do 2 net damage, but won't. Well, he's choosing.
He doesn't have the money. He can't do it.
Oh, it's the other ice, right?
Yeah. The other one he can do, which is fine. I mean, obviously you res on HQ here.
Yeah.
If he goes on HQ, you're gonna ping him for 2 damage.
Oh, inject for.
All right, inject for Siphon, Deja.
Medium.
Okay. So he's got another Siphon. He's got 2 Deja Vus. He's got a lot of money, and he's got a pair of Crypsis ready to go siphoning. So, so the time to knock that Siphon out of the hand, he's going to reveal Merlin and pop him for 2 damage and end the run. That's pretty fucking strong for 2 credits.
Let's see what cards get knocked out of the hand. Fits. 1 Crypsis.
Number 1 down. That's the best one to discard, and a Deja Vu. Okay, so that was pretty much exactly best case scenario for Captain.
Login rejected.
I think that's exactly what you want to do.
Yeah, I think that's the best case scenario. Because he has 2 Deja Vus and 2 Crypsis, right? So losing 1 copy of each is not too much.
Has he milled a Parasite? Did he mill a Parasite with the first one? The first inject?
No. He... Actually, you know what? Let's go back and look. And I'll turn off auto scroll. He milled a David, a Crypsis, and medium. That's what he milled.
Okay, so that's not good enough. If he had a Parasite, that would be ridiculously good. But, you know, he's going to have to draw to find the Parasite. You don't want to be Crypsising through this. I guess it's not that bad. But just like paying the click, you know he's noise, he's got Parasites in his deck. That is the best way to deal with it.
So just to make sure we didn't miss that play, he drew 2 cards. He sent the Astral Script to the bottom and took the Data Pike.
Yeah, makes sense. What is he doing? Icing the Data Pike on HQ and then taking 2 credits. Interesting. Probably a better move than taking 3 credits because he knows that Siphon Recursion could totally happen here. This way, he isn't as ripe of a Siphon target. I think Captain would be... I don't know. Do you think he should go and trash these assets? They're pretty good right now.
I mean, with the... Sorry about that. With the money that he has, I really think he actually should get rid of the Daily Business Show, because the Daily Business Show is controlling a lot of the card draw. And the longer it stays on the table, the more manipulative it is for NEH. And
yeah, I mean, this is going to be said for the marked accounts. I mean, NEH is poor. He's making money. He's preventing himself from drawing some agendas. So he decides not to trash. He draws 3 cards, and boy, are they fucking good. Sure Gamble, Cash, Parasite.
All right. Missed that. Unfortunately, went a little bit too fast. Did you see that by chance or no?
Architect. I didn't see what went on the bottom. I saw that he did pick an Architect.
Gotta be a little bit faster on the draw. Sorry about that, guys.
See, this is why I want to be able to see 2 hands at once. We haven't figured that one out yet, guys. Sorry. Maybe we'll get it in the future. Maybe we need to make 2 Octagon accounts and sign on with 2 different Octagon accounts.
You know what? Ashley could do that.
Yeah.
Alright, well, it takes $2 and installs a piece of ice. Where is it gonna go? It's okay. So it's defending the.
It's an Architect in front of the DBS. Interesting that he put that there instead of Archives, which I mean, Architect on Archives against Noise is really good.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Well, we saw that a lot played at Worlds this year.
Yeah, Architect in Nearest Hub is all over the place. Not so much the Merlin, the Lancelot, but this, I mean, it looks awesome.
Yeah, no, I love it. You see, like, this offseason, just run. Try everything.
How much better was that Lancelot than a wraparound? The answer is maybe a little bit better, because it's not 7 strength. But, but you know, who's counting?
Yeah.
All right, so Cash comes into play, another mill. We can't see Sam's archives, can we? Actually, yes, we can. So he has milled an Eli and a pad campaign.
There you go.
And Dirty Laundry coming for R&D. Sam has 5 credits, which is enough to res the Lancelot. Does he want to do it? Probably, right?
Well, Crypsis, he does have the money for Crypsis to break through it, so the consideration is, like, does he res it, or does he prepare for himself for the eventual score, right? Because mathematically, he's starting to get to the point where he could get more agendas, so he has to be careful about that.
I don't know. He's got daily business showing to play. Like,
fair enough.
I mean, yeah, he could go and trash it. I don't know. I think you, like, really need to... I think you can't fall into the trap of thinking that, like, after you get siphoned, the runner's money is irrelevant. Like, it's still early in the game, and you need to, like, stop him from just having infinite money.
Yeah.
You can't let him have that much.
So
you gotta start
agenda,
texting somehow.
Yeah. So another agenda was sent to the bottom, sent Beal to the bottom. So this daily business show is doing a lot of work, and he's doing the play.
There's a second architect going on archive, so that's what we wanted to see before. So here's the thing. I think that he has to res the ice there mostly because against a siphon deck, when he has Crypsis in play, the only really good way to defend against Siphon is to be able to spend all your money on stuff.
Yeah.
So investing your money in ice as soon as you have the opportunity to, especially if it's taxing, is usually a pretty good idea. It depends. Like maybe I don't know. I don't know if he's like looking for maybe like another Grail ice before he reses, or if he wants to like get enough money to do something else. We don't know exactly what's in his deck, and we don't know how much influence is help. That's brutal. Okay, so Parasite, yeah, we saw that get drawn. No surprises. Parasite going on Galahad.
Mills a Jackson this time.
And there's the res. Interesting. So he chose not to res the first time. Now he does it. So Lancelot, 2 strength, going to have 2 subroutines. So it's going to cost Crypsis 4 and the counter.
Which, by any standards, should be no problem here.
Yeah, I don't think so. It should be fine. I wonder if there is any pawn shop in this deck, or if it's just 3 siphon, 3 cash. I think 2 siphon, 2 pawn shop, 3 cash might be better. You really like pawn shop is just so fucking good and nice, but I don't know. I don't know about his list. Could be good.
Well, I think
Sorry about that.
Because he has an inject, so if he injects, he can also get it and not worry about losing it.
Yeah. I mean, you don't really need to worry in noise in particular about losing anything to inject because you're full of redundancy.
Yeah.
You know, just yeah. I mean, that's just basically what it comes down to. You also have recursion in Deja Vu.
Yeah.
There's a stim hack. Okay.
So opts to take put the Sand Sensitivity Grid to the bottom, takes the marked accounts instead, installs, draws a card, draws the NAPD.
Now, even though we sent what is it now, 2 agendas to the bottom of the deck, we're still clogging up with 5 in hand. So, I mean, not particularly lucky there. We'll see. Sam's up to 5 credits now. So resing the data pike on HQ is a great response to Siphon.
Yep.
And there goes the Galahad. So this is part of the reason, I think, why Siphon is less good in the metagame than it used to be. If you remember, like, he's complaining, but I've been playing Marked Accounts Pad Campaign and MBN for a long time, and it really makes Siphon not that big of a deal, especially against decks that don't have good economy outside of the Siphon, because as long as you can make sure they don't gain money from the Siphon, it really doesn't make too much of a difference. You just got to be able to spend your money, and having it invested in Marked Accounts rather than directly in your bank helps a lot.
I'm just wondering what the Influence Splash looks like for this NEH deck, because he has invested at least 3 into the 1 of every type of Grail. Maybe
and 3 Elis, maybe. So that's 12. Maybe he's got 2 Elis, 1 of all the Grails, and 2 Biotic Labor. Is that right? No. 9. He needs 8 out of the 17 for 2 Biotics. Maybe he's not playing Biotic. We don't know. He could just be trying to go for tax. Maybe he's got like Ash or something like that instead. Like couple Ash. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a data pike. Maybe that's like a lot of ice. 3 like just like what data pikes and then the Grails and Elis. Interesting. Like no pop-up window. Maybe I don't know.
We haven't seen the usual ice spread for this deck, so it's quite interesting. We don't know
it's more of a taxing taxing type. I would have probably kept pop-up window in, but if you're putting all 9 Grail Ice, maybe those ice slots fill out pretty quick.
Yeah.
Maybe there will be a move away from Eli because of the Shaper Dog, and there's an Astro script.
Well, but I mean, to be fair here, he has 3 out of 4 chance to access agenda, so...
Oh, yeah, for sure. No. Obviously, it's no surprise, 3 out of 4 for an agenda, but the Astro script is the worst one to lose.
It's definitely the worst one to lose, yeah. Yeah, I've been, I did it for Worlds, and I've just been staying away from Eli myself. Just personally myself, I'm not a huge fan of it.
Okay, so NAPD sweeps, NAPD going on the bottom. Man, this daily business show, as mediocre as this game looks for Sam, the daily business show is just doing so much work.
It's saving him quite a bit, because he's thrown down 3 agendas at the bottom, which could have been easy in his hand at this point.
Right.
That is why, I stress the importance of getting rid of this. Yes, it's an economy hit of $4, but at the end of the day, you need to remove as much control out of NEH's hand as possible.
Okay, so this is a play that I think I disagree with.
Okay.
So he is going up to... Oh, okay. He's going up to 6 credits. I mean, it's still not that good. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's not the best, because he has 6 credits now to go, and,
Yeah.
has the siphon if he wants to. But here, if Sam just... or a captain goes and trashes the siphon, then siphons...
Yeah. Well, the nice thing is he'll trash it. Most likely he'll install the cash to get the money and then be able to siphon, right? Because he also doesn't have a counter on the Crypsis.
Yeah, he's going to need to put a counter on Crypsis. But he can break Data Pike for the money that he has right now.
Oh, yeah, actually, you're right.
And he also has the Cyber Feeder. So he can just go, click counter on Crypsis, siphon immediately. And that, I think, is going to be what he does.
Yeah. Essentially enough, we haven't seen too many viruses.
Oh, you're right. He goes caching first.
Yeah.
I mean, it really doesn't make too much of a difference.
It doesn't make too much difference, but also it just helps in terms of controlling the Corp a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll see what he milled here.
Yeah, if I were taking Sam's turn last turn, I would have done sweep 3 credit Merlin on HQ. He's he can't just go and trash that Merlin.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the same 6 credits for 6 credits that you had before.
So we know that he's siphoning, but I want to call out he trashed a Midway Station Grid. So that's interesting. So
wait, Midway Station Grid was in this deck? Oh, yeah. That's why he's playing Grails in NEH.
Yep.
Okay, interesting. Trashing a Midway Station Grid. Wait, was that what was on the table before?
No, that was what he milled with the cash.
Okay.
So draws 2... Oh, hasn't drawn yet. Never mind.
Okay, so another sweep streak and a Merlin. Merlin's probably gone on the bottom. We really need to make our money back. So despite the fact that he just got siphoned basically down to 1 credit, he just made 2 back from marked accounts, and this is why Siphon... Well, it's not really why Siphon isn't the best. But he had to go trash an Unrest San,
yeah.
Then get in for 3 credits, -4/-1 from the recurring. And now Sam's back up to 3, and he plays the sweep streak, and he's going to make money. Oh, did he just take the Merlin and not the sweep streak? I guess he did.
Took the Merlin.
Okay, well, Captain only a few cards, right?
Mm-hmm.
2 cards.
2 cards, so
I would have still taken the sweep streak, I think. I don't know. I guess having extra Grail Ice is not bad.
Draws 2 cards, draws a cash and a data sucker.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing draw so far, I gotta say.
Yeah, I mean, not bad. All your draws look good when you have a bunch of money from siphoning the other person's wife.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Noises draws when they're bad. It's usually oh, I got all these programs and no money, or I need this specific program and I can't find it. You're not really going to have that trouble right now.
So it looks like he's starting to make a play for the R&D. So he deja vu's back Parasite and Immediate, and sets up the Parasite.
Yeah, so, looks like the R&D is going to get torn up, and you're about to see the full impact of getting siphons for 5 twice.
Here, so Daily Business Show reveals a hedge fund and a closed accounts.
Oh, closed accounts! Big fucking deal!
Oh my god.
Game changer.
Craziness happening in this game.
All right, so we've got a game, boys. This is an interesting one.
This is a very interesting one. Oh, also a mill hit the NAPD contract. DLR, wow.
DLR, yeah, that's not too surprising.
No, not surprising.
All right, so another cash. Where is Jackson Howard? That's what I'm wondering.
Well, he trashed one, and one got milled.
Yeah. Even it's getting to the point where even if you draw Jackson Howard, you've got 24 cards left in your deck, and you haven't scored any points. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. It's gonna be tough, even if you shuffle in a bunch of cards with Jackson Howard. As soon as medium starts getting in, it's gonna be pretty bad news. And then when you shuffle with Jackson Howard, you're gonna shuffle in a bunch of agendas on the bottom back into the middle.
Yep.
All right. So breaking news and Jackson Howard. I don't think there's gonna be any surprise about which one he takes.
Breaking news. Got to score some points right now.
Yeah, got to score some points. So what's the play? He installs Jackson Howard. I don't mind this. I don't think it's great.
Draws a deal.
All right, I think you install Sensei in that.
I think actually right now, based on the number of times his daily business show, he's actually cycling his deck at this point. Because he has only 22 cards left. I'm sure
this game isn't 22 turns long. Is it? No, it's not.
No, but like I'm just starting to feel he's going to start cycling soon.
I actually have played a few games with Daily Business Show where I'm like, okay, so there's a new skill added to Netrunner. It's remembering exactly what order you put the crap on the bottom of your deck.
Yeah. Wasn't that what we did before with Mr. Lee? We tried to memorize it?
No. Mr. Lee, you stop. When you're the runner, you don't have to worry about this.
Fair enough.
When you're the Corp, it really matters. Because, like, if you're like, cerebral as fuck, you can, like, know when there's an agenda on top of your deck.
Yeah.
Okay, Architect fires. Here comes another Sansan, I guess, right?
We missed the earlier mill, but milled Eli also. But
okay, so that's not a bad one. Although I don't know. Sansan in play. Mm-hmm. Here it comes. He lets it fire.
Wow, interesting.
Okay.
But I mean, if he lets it fire, that's really bad actually, because he gets to put a Jackson back onto the table.
Oh my God, you're right.
So that's really bad. So that's two Jacksons going on that's on the field right now, and he gets to be able to cycle his deck a little bit more. So I think that was a really bad call to let him be able to fire.
All right, so he decides to ice an R&D. I don't know what that ice is. I don't think we can see it.
No, not the 5.
Can we peek at it?
I just hope it doesn't reveal.
Yeah, I know.
We could try after the game's ended. We'll try to see if we peek cards and see if it does anything.
I'm already trying. It's not working.
Oh, it's okay. You dirtbag.
I know, I'm awful. I wasn't able to take control of it. Alright, so then we've got another one that, I guess, presumably like a Jackson or a Sansa.
Yeah, Jackson went back onto the table. That's definitely what he did.
Okay, so he draws a sweep off of NEH draw. And we see Architect, and then there's the Jackson Howard immediately shuffling.
Of course.
Oh man, that close accounts is so good.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he didn't care so much about the Cypher. He knew he's got close accounts in his deck.
And especially if he's got daily business show happening, it's going to come back to his hand eventually.
Sure, yeah.
Puts back Jackson, close accounts, and of course the NAPD.
Actually, yeah. Sorry. I was thinking, like, you could just leave NAPD, right? He's only got 5 credits. How much economy could he possibly have after that? But yeah, you definitely want to be shuffling that in, I guess.
Back to Gordon's hand. Still got a stim hack, we still got medium, and we still data sucker and DLR.
Yeah. Alright, so a successful run on Archive means you can drop a DLR right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how good it is. You might just want to play data
I don't know if you want to do that, to be honest. Because the reason why is because he's getting $2 off marked accounts anyways. So if he wants to, well, he doesn't anyways. So.
Oh, well, he decides to go for it. I mean, the thing is like, even though it's not that good at this point, you got to wonder whether it's going to get any better.
Mm-hmm. He does trash a card from the top, though. It's
what do we got?
More pressure. We got a Jackson.
A Jackson, okay. So,
oh my God. So Astroscript.
So Astroscript Lancelot. Now the question is, okay, so he puts the Astroscript on the bottom. I guess he's not quite ready to score it.
Mm-hmm. And there you go. Trash.
You go trash data leak, put some money on marked accounts, and maybe like take a credit or something.
Yeah, probably makes sense.
Was it a Merlin that's on HQ? I think it was, but he doesn't know that.
Yeah.
And then what's on the table? We've got like a Sansan and another Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Draws a stim hack, draws a sure gamble.
Okay. Interesting stuff. Stim hack will be helpful. Like if he's gonna win this game, he's probably gonna need a stim hack in now that his account siphon money has been closed away. StimHack is gonna, really enable Crypsis to actually do something despite his relatively low bankroll. And Sugar Devil's not gonna be bad either. That'll give him money for the medium and the Data Sucker.
Yeah.
Actually, the Data Sucker is free with Cyber Feeder if he decides not to run this turn.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not actually installing it. Oh, there you go. So there you go.
Yeah. And another mill. This is gonna start getting really agenda.
Well, the breaking news. Breaking news in Astro. Which is the better one here?
All right, so he draws. Is that Lancelot Astroscript, or did he put?
No, he was breaking news in Astroscript.
Okay. So he's got the Astroscript in his hand. Goes sweep speak, put money on marked accounts, and takes a credit. Okay. So if that is Merlin there, that's gonna do some work in stopping account siphon from being very good, which is nice. I guess Captain's got two routes. He can either try and parasite the ice down faster than it can be replaced, or he can just try and go deep with medium and StimHack. The problem with that point is he's only on 2 points right now, but there is the benefit of knowing that there's a really agenda dense HQ/R&D right now.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, as a personal player myself, knowing that he hasn't scored any points, the agendas are definitely piling up in HQ. So you do want to at least try to check to see what your chances are.
Well, you don't know that for sure because there is a daily business show in play.
That's fair. It's just the odds though. Still, I don't know. That's kind of how I have a feel for it.
You're right. You're right. I think the odds are still probably good. I'm not familiar enough with playing with Daily Business Show to know exactly how likely it is that there's a ton of agendas in hand. All right, so here we go. Sansan.
We got the first score. And by the way, earlier the
data pike right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
The parasite milled NAPD, so there's 3 points worth inside the archives right now.
Well, there's still a Jackson hanging out on the table.
Yeah.
And here's where we're gonna find out: does Captain want to trash the Sansan? Does he want to trash?
For sure. He has an imp he just drew into, so he's definitely gonna be able to just run into and get rid of it.
That makes it easier.
Yeah. Don't need
There's
a
an
StimHack.
Astro script. Is there an Astro on the bottom? No, I don't think there is.
I think he sent one earlier 2 or 3 turns ago.
Yeah, but I think it was before the Jackson shuffle.
Yeah. No, it was after the Jackson shuffle.
Okay.
Yeah. Gets rid of the cash.
So that's important because, ideally, after the Sansan gets trashed, you need one more Astro to go full Astro train, Astro BL breaking.
Yeah.
So if there's one on the bottom, it means he can't really rely on getting that anytime soon, and maybe we'll have to settle for trying to score the BL.
Guess he trashed the cash because he's going to install something, but
yeah, he's going to install amp, and then maybe he's going to get back a cash when he plays that. Maybe cash parasite or something. Architect is making it really awkward. Noise just does not have a fun time with that card.
No, definitely not. And the biggest thing, we saw Worlds, is that Architect and Lotus Fields were very abundant just for the Noise matchup.
Yeah. All right, so there's an imp. We've got another virus trash, I guess. And what do we see?
StimHack. Whoa, interesting. All right, what did we trash here on the top? Midway station again.
Okay. All right, so no res on the ice. So that means StimHack is just going to get past the data pike for free, get a 60% chance on an agenda, maybe upsteal a NAPD contract. I think the important thing about this StimHack is it gets Data Sucker a token. So, but he's out of clicks. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was going to StimHack in and then run back in again with the Data Sucker token to kill the data pike on the spot. But it turns out that he's not going to try and trash this Sansan, I guess.
I don't know how I feel about that, to be quite honest. I think that's really important.
Although he's going to have free reign on HQ next turn, so maybe he thinks he can just race. He might not be wrong. If he just goes for the score, R&D has nothing on it. He can go I don't know. He can run R&D, run Jackson Howard, run the Sand. Or he can play medium. I don't know. There's no Grimoire, so I guess it's not that good. But if he goes broke, scoring this BL, which is basically what he's doing, he's going down to 3 credits. He won't be able to res R&D ice, and medium could get ugly.
Yeah. That sound effect. How's he hearing that sound effect? You shouldn't be able to hear it because someone just followed me, and Gordon heard that sound effect.
Oh, that's because you could. That's probably because of my computer, actually. Can I turn sound off?
No. Gordon heard it. The player. Like, he might still have the stream up if he's hearing the sound effect. So.
Captain, are you like cheating? Don't fucking do that. No, I don't think he's cheating. Because if he was cheating, he would have trashed the sand.
Yeah.
That's my barometer for cheating on this stream is if somebody does something that's like doesn't make any sense based on what's in the other person's hand, they're not cheating. So you guys, if you wanna vindicate yourselves from cheating, just do something stupid one time.
Just like stim hack in the archives and there's nothing there, and then we're like,
okay. So here's what Lancelot probably will get trashed. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe he wants to trash the Sand now.
Oh,
does get trashed. So he's just gonna try and pound away at HQ to make sure that the Sand doesn't get use, I guess. And medium.
Yep.
And R&D with 1 click left over. So we've got NAPD contract breaking news in the bin.
Yep. I also just milled the hedge fund.
Oh, there's a Galahad. Okay, so that's not nothing. That's 2. That's 2 credits. Plus
3.
the data sucker token.
Oh well. Right. No, it's 3. Oh no, you data sucker token 2 credits. You're right.
Yeah. Captain is on 5, so this will keep him from stealing NAPD contracts, which is pretty important. We know, I think that there's 1 in the bin and 1 in the hand, so there's only 1 left. But he's gonna potentially see 2 cards, and he won't be able to steal it the second time either. Actually, he won't see 2 cards. He's only got 1 Cryptus counter. Captain decides to pay rather than take the 2 credit or take 2 damage. I guess Data Sucker is just going to prevent this from being, very good in the long term, so he doesn't want to lose it.
Yeah.
And he misses on the R&D run. Captain just takes a credit with his last click.
Yep.
I guess doing that rather than Cryptus counter because he's afraid of a clear to some degree.
Yeah.
All right. What do we see on the top?
Architect and Daily Business Show.
Okay, so neither of these cards really do very much.
Nope.
It's slightly better. We don't need a second Daily Business Show.
Takes a second Daily Business Show.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would have taken the Architect mostly because it doesn't have a trash cost. But I guess R&D is like even more vulnerable. He does install the Daily Business Show.
Interesting.
I guess it will dig him to AstroScript pretty quickly.
The nice thing is if he
pretty
installed
much wide open to medium right now, though.
Yeah.
I think I would have, instead of playing DBS, well, I guess there's no point in playing Mark Counts. You can't put credits on that one this turn.
The nice thing is that had he installed and drawn AstroScript, he could have scored it in that point too because of the Astro counter and Sansan being up. So
that's good.
He was playing the chance on that.
Yeah. Okay. Good play. That is if it's not on the bottom of the deck.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so this Galahad is going to get parasited, and I don't know.
Dead.
This is a pretty dire situation. So how many agendas are in the deck? We got 2 in the bin, 1 in the hand, 4 in play. That's 7. There's 4 left.
Yep.
So 1 in 3 cards in R&D is an agenda. 1 card just got trashed.
Close accounts.
Those accounts got trashed. And okay, so that's 4 and 11, and he gets to see how many of them right now?
He will get to see 2.
2. Well, that's on the first run, actually. He can run a million.
Oh yeah, well I'm referring to the first run, and after that, so he'll be able to get to see
a lot. He did have to trash the imp.
4 cards at most.
He needed to trash the imp to make memory for the parasite. Use the sucker to turn the parasite on. Instant speed. I don't remember what this ice is on the inside of R&D, but
me neither.
Yeah, it's probably not getting razzed. It could be the Eli actually. If it's the Eli, it should get razzed. It is not the Eli.
Yeah.
Octagon is slow today, says the captain.
Alright, you get 2 accesses. This could be deadly.
Yep.
Oh, whiff on the first one. Whiff on the second. Wow.
Wow. Wow, and just takes a crit.
It's an NAPD. One of them's an NAPD. There's a reason why.
Oh, got it, yeah.
So this actually can still be game. I don't know if he would want to Jackson there just in case change.
No, I don't think it's a good Jackson.
No?
Yeah, because in 3 cards, he's likely to steal 1 agenda anyway, and just knowing that the first one is not an agenda and the second one costs him 4 credits is better than you're going to do on a random one. And if he shuffles in things that aren't agendas, then he doesn't have a way to shuffle in things that actually are agendas.
Mm-hmm.
Although, he could install like breaking news or something over the daily business show and have it be somewhat protected out of Archives from the Architect if it wasn't broken. But, I don't know, that seems doubtful. I don't know, gonna have our trouble. And then the daily business show is putting one of those non-agenda in his deck and one in his hand. Mm-hmm. So now, you know, Noise is gonna get a fresh look at all the cards. There's a Merlin. It's pretty big, but Data Sucker tokens are going to mean that it's not too big of a deal. Oh, actually, Captain's only got 2 credits here?
Yeah, so he's going to get hit by something. He's going to get hit by something here.
Right. 2 credits, so...
I think he'll get hit by 2 things here, actually, because he needs 1 more credit to Master Strength, and then 1 more...
No, he has a Cyber Feeder token, so he can hit
right. I keep forgetting about that. So he'll get hit by 1.
Alright, so Captain's got 1 card, so he needs to not take the 2 damage. So that means that...
He has to take the trash.
He has to take the trash. Oh, that's a huge deal.
Yeah.
No, it's a huge deal. Okay, so that means that Medium gets trashed, right?
Yeah, Medium gets trashed most likely here.
Wow, big deal. Okay. The game is on yet again.
This game is so back and forth. It's amazing.
This game is great. We picked a good one.
Yeah, for sure.
Guys, Netrunner is a fun game to watch.
Totally. Axe is the top card. Is it lethal? Nope.
No, it's not. Oh! All right,
draws 2. The top card was a hedge fund.
And he draws a Galahad. So you go like click hedge fund, I guess here.
Or does he take the other Grail? I don't know.
Oh, wait, what?
Because the other Grail is at end the run, right? So right now he doesn't know this, but he doesn't have anything to deal or to kill off the Merlin instantly. And
well, 2 Merlins is... I mean, he's got no cards in hand. Mm-hmm. Do you really need end the run? You can just kill him. He was actually really close to dying.
Yeah, like, he was very close. It's Cyber Feeder, MVP there.
Yeah, Cyber Feeder saves his day.
Inject.
Pretty good.
Are you gonna find another siphon?
I don't know that there's... Yeah, I guess there's probably another one.
Oh, DLI, laundry, one more.
And a Dirty Laundry. So the Dirty Laundry is good for money. But unfortunately, all that means that Captain still has no credits because he didn't mill a program. Mm-hmm. So even to like go off with the Dirty Laundry, he's going to need to click for 2 credits. Noise in the clicking for credit situation, showing why he's not Kate and he's not Andy.
Yeah.
Because Kate and Andy don't have to do that.
I'm going to anticipate he's going to hit a... There you go. See. I was going to just say... Yeah, okay. Yeah. I just by the odds, I knew he was going to hit another Astro in this one. So this is a really bad scenario.
Astro. Here it is.
Yep.
Astro breaking into sweep sweep. So he's going to obviously put sweep sweep breaking news in the bottom here. Mm-hmm. How many credits does he have? Sam's got 9 credits. Yeah. So that means that if he wants to here, he can...
Well, he's going to score the Astro, and he's going to take
on it. Here, what I would do is... Okay, so what he does is he goes to score the Astro with money.
Yeah.
What I would do if I were in his position is score Astro with one of the Astro tokens, and then install Lancelot on R&D. Because R&D is just so fucking dense right now that it's, like, worth the Astro Strip counter to make sure that, you know, Captain's not getting into R&D. At 1 credit... 1 Data Sucker and 1 Merlin. I mean, like, it's not easy, but he's at the point where he needs to make a Hail Mary run, and R&D gives him a pretty good shot. Right? I guess there's only 1 non-agenda left, and one we know it's on the bottom and in the discard. right?
Yeah, this is a really bad scenario actually for Noise because as it looks right now, there's 2 agendas inside the archives. There's
Okay, so he just goes digging the archives. Just with the lets him install off of the architect.
Once again, right. I don't think this is a good idea because he gets to install another Jackson.
I think we missed, but he gets to trigger Daily Business Show off the NEH draw on his opponent's turn.
Oh, right. That's crazy. But that's if he makes a new server. If he installs on the Sansan, then it doesn't.
All right, so
this was a mistake. Mistakes for me. Oh, and was he draw Beal, Sansan, Pad Campaign?
Okay.
And no matter what he's got doing here, but he's setting the agenda to the bottom, which totally makes sense because he has an APD in hand. There's no way that.
I disagree. I think he should have kept it because it's safer in HQ. I think.
Fair.
I think I don't remember what the ice is on HQ, so that makes a little bit of a difference. But yeah. I think that it's safer in HQ because he's gonna have to shuffle in a bunch of agendas right now. Also, I think he had to consider maybe installing the NAPD from the discard on top of the Daily Business Show.
Yeah.
All right, so Jackson is going to go again. How many credits does the captain have?
Captain has 0 credits.
Okay, so you could leave an NAPD there, and I think that would have been ideal.
Fun, yeah.
You should have left an NAPD there. Although, yeah, now that, Sam left an NAPD there, so Captain's got 5 credits now, so he could feasibly.
But actually, I think it's also a good idea to put it inside R&D because it's another agenda he can't steal. Because considering the money that he has right now,
that's a good point, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know if he has a stim hack or something. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it goes for HQ. Let's see what the agenda is. Let's see what the ice is.
Merlin.
The ice is Merlin. So he needs to break that, and that's going to be game, isn't it? No, Captain's got 5 credits. So he can pay, but he's not going to be able to survive and steal anything.
He's not going to be able to steal.
And he's got 1 click left after that. I think that's going to be game. 1 click is not enough to steal an agenda on your last, or 1 credit.
Actually, hold on. Let's math out for a moment. It takes 4 to match, right? 4 to match, so that's 1.
Well, he's going to lose his Crypsis, so he can't get in anywhere without dying.
No, you know what? If he actually just breaks one of the net damage and takes the net and the trash, he has a YOLO run to just try to touch the NAPD, and if he touches it, he can win the game.
Oh yeah, you're right. He has to just break. Oh no, he doesn't have enough.
But you see, he should have just broke 1 net, took 2 net, and then took the trash. Because at this point, the game's over.
That's what he should have done.
Yeah,
you're right.
This is the game's over at this point.
Yeah, that's a big deal. That's a big mistake. You gotta assume the agenda's there, so I think you're right that letting the trash go is the right play.
Yeah, because what's your turn after this? Really, think about it. Like
your turn after this doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist exactly. You might as well be null.
Let's see if he's like, all right. So he misses the NAPD, the 1 and 6 anyway.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. Wow, great fucking game.
Yeah.
The power of Daily Business Show.
Man, I used it in the finals yesterday, and being able to draw 3 cards and choosing the one I want, burying the rest, is just amazing. Doing one alone to bury is already amazing as it is.
Wow, this was an awesome game.
Yeah.
Shame we didn't see Midway. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have liked to see the Midway try and do something.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty cool idea.
And look at that. That's a good game.
Yeah, it's a good game. It's a very good game.
Yeah. That definitely, like, if we're going to highlight three things that we would like to differently, I would say the first thing is not seeing Architect fire at all. The fact that he let Architect fire 3 times, that saved 3 Jacksons, and that was really crucial to having NEH stay in the game. I think And you think about it, like he's at 7 cars left over right now, right? So he would actually be milled out at this point if he couldn't use Jackson whatsoever.
That's true.
Yeah. How about you? What do you think? What would you like to see differently here?
I would have liked to see the trashing Sansan, definitely.
Yeah.
What else? I would have liked to see him try and trash the Daily Business Show. I think that would have made a huge difference. If he's just like right off the bat trash the Daily Business Show, like right after he siphoned, or even right before he siphons on turn 1, I think he's in a lot better spot there.
Yeah, you know, I definitely agree. But, like, a lot of people really underestimate Daily Business Show, and they look at it like, oh, well, whatever. Like, you'll be able to get a card. But the more you leave it going, it's kind of just like noise and viruses. Like, you have to stop it eventually because it's giving way too much to your opponent. Be able to control your card draw is just, it's important in a game like this, especially.
Yeah. Especially, like, the game going long, where noise is putting pressure on all the central servers. Being able to hide them on the bottom of R&D, which is, like, an impossible central server to access, that's such a huge deal.
Yeah, a very huge deal, so.
Like, I don't know how many agendas were saved by Daily Business Show. It looked like it was, like, 4.
It was actually, I think it was from the count, there's 4... before he got the Jackson. There was another 3.
Like 2 more after 3.
2 more. So I think it was quite a bit.
Agendas. That's
There's so many.